So for my capstone project, I created two images using the programs Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Photoshop. For my first image that I created, I used the program Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Photoshop is pretty self-explanatory. You can edit just about anything that you want. Um, what I did here, it was very basic and not complex in any way. So I went online, I looked up a stock photo of a building, and this building just so happened to have a bunch of writing written all over the white part. And I went in with my clone tool and I got rid of all of it. And then I replaced it with Big Brother is Watching You. I then used my text tool to create War is Peace. So I basically just used my imagination of how I thought propaganda was depicted in 1984 and how it would look in real life. This image was not hard to create at all. Now, my second image, I used Adobe Illustrator. Adobe Illustrator is a program that allows you to create just about any image that you want. You can use shape tools, pen tools, brush tools, text tools, gradient meshes. You can make your images look as realistic as you want or as abstract as you want. This image that I created, I kind of wanted it to be like a collage, and it took more time than the one that I created in Photoshop. But what I did, I went online and I looked up Winston Smith 1984. It just so happens that there is a movie called 1984 based off of the book. So I used an image of the actor that they have, and I basically just drew him out how the image looked. I then found an image of the actress that they used as Julia, so I drew her up there. In addition to those two characters, I drew an image of a TV representing that they were always under constant surveillance and it was pretty impossible to escape it. I then also drew two eyes showing that Big Brother was always watching you. So within my collage, I kind of have Winston as the center of things since he was the main character. So everything was kind of revolving around him within this dystopia. Around him, I have a collage of words, and these words were either found within the novel or they were themes that I kind of drew out of it, such as infatuation, secrecy, dystopia, and propaganda. The other words were taken straight out of the book and were very crucial, important parts of the plot. So yeah, that's my project.